What is up everyone, I hope you're enjoying your day. Welcome back to another Minion Masters video. So in this video I went over, well, almost all of the videos on this channel to find all the draft videos. There's really a lot of Minion Masters content in here, so make sure to subscribe if you haven't done that yet. And also like this video so a lot of new people can also see it. If you end up enjoying it. And there's actually a playlist where I've put all the draft videos on one place, so you can find them all there. And this is pretty neat for this, because there's 127 videos in there. And what I've done is I've actually went through all of the videos and counted the amount of times I've had like 6 wins, 8 wins, 10 wins and so on for each of the master and put them in this table. Actually, if this is tiny for you, if you're watching on a mobile, I'll zoom it in like this so you can see better. Anyway, here we can see that with APEP I've had 5 wins 3 times, for example, and so on. So in this table there is 125 like videos. So why is there only 125 and there's 127 in the whole like playlist? So the thing is, we've had 3 videos that were challenges, so I rolled them out. One is the private video, and one is this guy right here that is not on the list, but I've added it. That's gonna be tomorrow's episode, and that's also like 12 wins, so that's all accounted in this table. So we are working with all of this data, and there's a formula here. It looks like this, pretty much. That's what I made to simply calculate how each of these masters performed over their lifetime. As you can see, there's a pretty much a big variation in between some of them to how many times I've actually picked them and played them. So that might skew the numbers up, but it definitely doesn't change my opinion on these masters. So there's a lot of data here, and while looking at this and taking the feeling while I play them into consideration, I made a tier list. So I'm gonna put this back to normal, and this is what my tier list ended up being. So on the top tier, I would definitely put Diona and Morelia. Diona has been definitely great for me in draft pretty much the entire time, just kicking it with her, definitely. Morelia has been a god pick. Like, if you asked me a few months ago, I would put an S+ for Morelia only. She did get a few new nerfs. She's still the top tier, but not the special tier just for her. If you take a look at these raw stats only, when it comes to Volko, he would probably need to go a tier down. But the thing is, a lot of these have been when I just started making these videos, and to be honest, I wasn't as good then. So I think it really like pushed this down a bit for Volko, and I feel like he definitely should be S tier. He definitely is better than this says by a bit, so that definitely puts it here. Stormbringer is definitely one great versatile master, great for this, and Mordar also, like, you can use he can get you out of a lot of situations, so that's definitely A tier for 2 of them. When it comes to B tier, Ravager definitely fits in there. Setsu, she's also pretty great. Like, all of these B and above tier masters, they're actually great for draft, so picking any of these would be nice. Red Bull actually came in at tier B, and that's pretty true actually. These are the stats. He has 8.4 wins on average, like looking at across the board. And when I played him previously, I felt like he was much weaker than he is, but when I played him recently, it definitely changed my mind. And yeah, he can definitely be good, but not great in draft. When it comes to C tier, I would put APEP, Milloween, and King Puff in there. When it comes to APEP, as you can see, like, he's constantly average. I don't know how to put it differently, and Milloween pretty much also. And they really don't feel like great picks in draft. Why? APEP kind of relies on luck to get the right cards that you need, and in draft you can't actually leverage his abilities as well as you can in constructed play. That also the same thing applies to Milloween pretty much. When it comes to King Puff, I don't know, he's been underwhelming a lot of the times when I played him. Like, I've got 12 wins at least one time with any of the masters, So any of the masters is viable at draft. None of them suck at draft. That's why there's nothing in the D tier, because I don't feel like there would need to be ever a D tier on this list, simply because all of these masters can get you 12 wins if you build a good enough deck around them, and if you manage to do so with the RNG that draft gives you. So yeah, that's my overview of the masters in draft. This is March 2020, so this might change. As you know, the game is evolving, and just like I mentioned, like Morelia got nerfed, for instance. You never know what can happen to any of these, but this is the current tier rate, and even if like some subtle buffs or nerfs happen here and there, that's not gonna change the fundamentals to why these masters are so great. Like Morelia is so versatile, and that's always gonna keep her in these top 2 tiers in draft. At least in my opinion, like they would have to nerf her so much that she's not viable in pretty much anything else to drop below A tier. So yeah, this tier list can be a pretty good guide for you to like try to pick S or A tier masters whenever you can. And when it comes to these, like you can pick them. There's no reason not to pick them, like to ignore them completely. But if you really want to chase like the highest amounts of winnings, S and A tier would definitely be the best for you. So I hope this was informative. I hope you found value in this, and if you did, please like the video so more people can feel it, see it, and more people can also get the value that you got. And subscribe if you haven't done that yet. Like I already said, there's really a lot of Minion Masters content here, and I think you're really gonna enjoy it. And yeah, that's gonna be it for the video, guys. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you pretty soon, so enjoy the rest of your day. Bye bye!